What's going on, y'all? What's popping? What's shaking? What's cracking? All that. Good morning. It's your boy, comedian Remo Mills. Hands still a little bit ashy, but we'll get over that. It was a chilly day today. I don't know why. I just think that Virginia weather needs to pick a side and stay with it. I don't like the fact that the weather loves to go high and you know what I'm saying, get to a point where you like, hey man, it's time to break out the shorts. And then it turn around and like, ha ha, I gotcha. And as you walk out with your shorts, man, that brisk, cold hawk comes swooping in and hit you right in the kneecap and embarrass you in front of your friends because now you have a dry glaze. You have a dry rub, a dry donut rub on your knees now. You look so ashy. It's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like people start putting on lotion, start putting on chapstick. And this is what happens, man, because you were ready for the good weather, the lustrous weather, the illustrious weather. You ready? And then Virginia be like, nah, we good. So Virginia loves to make it hot in the front, cold the next 10 minutes. Craziness. Anyway, man, what's poppin', y'all? Listen, man, today, this one kind of intrigued me. You know what I'm saying? This topic today, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm trying to figure out who do we blame in this situation? Who gets the blame? So Michigan kindergartners at Grand River Academy, they drink liquor in school. So basically, the story is this child brought some liquor to school. It was Jose Cuervo. It was a girl, a young lady. She brought Jose Cuervo to school. She was in group. It's snack time. You know what I'm saying? Usually snack time. They say that they get in a little group and then they share snacks sometimes, which is it's funny to me because now I know like I try to I like recently. I can say recently, it's this definitely pre-pandemic, but pre-pandemic, I used to, be very involved as far as bringing stuff to school for the kids and stuff like that. And they made it known, hey man, y'all can't share things because of allergies. Kids now have nut allergies, peanut allergies are very much a thing that we're trying to protect our kids from. You know what I'm saying? And it's other kind of things that was going on, but for the most part, it is that allergy rule that makes it so that you cannot share. So I don't know what kind of program they on in this school, but apparently they get at the table, they chilling around, they huddle around, and these kids like, all right, man, let's share these snacks. So one kid decides to break out a drink, breaks out the drink, poured a cup for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It was, I think it said 4 at the table out of 4. She poured the cups. Hey man, y'all want some? I want some. Give me some. Everybody get some. Now, as they're drinking it, it said the little girl took a few sips. You know what I'm saying? She sat there and took her few sips, maybe like 4 or 5 sips. And then all of a sudden she says, hey, y'all know this liquor, right? Like this, y'all feel it? Y'all feel it? Like just on some cool stuff. So one child who was drinking, like, hey man, she automatically went to the teacher, an adult in the room, and it was like, hey man, it's liquor in this cup. And it was like the teacher kind of like, no, it ain't. And then she, after further investigation, realized that it was liquor. So my thing is, who do you blame in a situation? Who gets the blame? Because I don't know. Like I feel like that if you want to say it's the teacher should be monitoring the class. I don't know the size of this class, but if we're gonna start off with the teacher, hey man, y'all shouldn't be sharing, or if y'all sharing, let me see what you're sharing. That way I can keep an eye on what's going on, just in case. Hey, this has a nut allergy. You didn't read the ingredients. I don't think you should share that. So I think that in that case, the students should know that we don't share in this class unless the teacher approves of it. So I see it kind of going that way a little bit of, hey man, you know what? Maybe the teacher should have had more control of the situation. Maybe the teacher should have been doing the monitoring. But I know that a teacher's job is not easy either. So you got to come up with the lesson plans and everything like that, and you got to monitor all these kids who's going to do their individual things. So I don't know. I don't as much place to blame. I say that maybe she could have done he or she. They didn't say the gender of the teacher, but this teacher could have done something different to kind of bring more control to the situation. And they saying maybe the parents is to blame. If the parents could be to blame, I think so. I think the parents can be to blame because one, how much liquor are you drinking to where this child knows the difference? This child understands it. And this is like they said it's Jose Cuervo margarita. It was a mixture, which means that it's not the most powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? It maybe like 10%, those type of drinks with the 10% of alcohol in it. But how much are you drinking that these kids think it's okay, think it's the thing to do, think it's so cool to drink or even, pop drinks up at the school. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much free reign does this kid have at home? Or you allowing this kid to do? I think that you can blame the parent and say, hey, man, you could have checked the kid's bag. It's probably easier for you to check one child than the teacher to check 20-something kids. So, the parent allowing the child to escape the household with a bottle of Jose Cuervo margarita. They saying that there was small bottles, but I think that I haven't personally seen a small bottle of Jose Cuervo mixture. I usually see the bigger bottle. So in my opinion, if I'm going off of what I know personally, I think that that it was a bigger bottle, and they just so happened to squeeze it in. Maybe he poured this child poured the cups poured out, into smaller cups. But at the end of the day, I think that it was a huge bottle. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe the parents was to blame for the situation. I think that it should the child be held accountable. I think the child should be fully held accountable. I think it's a mixture of the parent and the child for me because one, the kid, knowing that it's alcohol, the difference between right and wrong. If you I ain't gonna say. I think in kindergarten you should know the difference between right and wrong, especially on that level. You should know that this is something that you don't do. This is something, this is a boundary that you're about to cross. You can get in trouble for this. But I think the kids should be accountable because the child sat there and let the other kids drink. And then at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people do that. Like, just drink it. Just drink it. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? So I seen some people making comments about the child being in kindergarten. They shouldn't know. But I think that in this particular case, this kid knew. This kid, maybe, I'm trying to figure out if this is the first time for the child that brought the liquor. Is this their first time drinking it? Did they just take it and, maybe I'll just drink it at school because my parents are away and they can't stop me at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I think that maybe, that's the case. But on another hand, how often does this child drink that they think it's okay to bring it to school? Like, I don't know. You think you'll get away with it or not, but as a kindergartner, you think it's okay to bring liquor to school? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that they can tell you more about right and wrong, Yeah, they know. They definitely know. It's fresh information. They kids, so I know that. But yeah, I mean, well, I know that they know that. A lot of times, if you 5, I will guess this is a 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Being in kindergarten, so this is crazy. I think it's a combination. It's a collective effort that a lot of people fail on different levels. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, kindergarten told me as an adult when I'm wrong. Yes. I know my daughter as an 8-year-old, she's definitely tried to check me once or twice, and I'm like, hey man, I will chop you in your esophagus. Stop. You don't know my life. But if she's in the right, if my daughter's in the right and she checked me, I accept it because I'm 100% wrong. but it has to be like it's her tone that makes the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be like, "Daddy, you're an idiot. You're wrong." Oh, whoa, 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 now, whoa, now. You got your esophagus open. Don't get that neck chopped. But if you like, "Yeah, come on, Dad. I saw you. Oh, okay. All right, you got me. You got me. Um, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They watch their parents do this. They watch their parents drink this. And to them, it's like a huggy. And then you think about it, Jose Cuervo, 10% margarita, you're not gonna taste the full effect like that. Like you can taste alcohol, but it ain't like a shot. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they were drinking Bahama Mama. So I think that some of the kids they was like they felt tipsy and they were loopy. I think part of that was because fear. You know what I'm saying? Someone I think that maybe one of them too, they may have felt it, but on the hindsight of it is like if somebody would have told me I'm drinking liquor, I would have like, I don't know how drunk feels. I'm drunk. Like if you give me two, I'm drunk as hell. I remember faking high one time. I think we smoked like I forgot what it was, but it wasn't weed. But I was young though, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, "Oh, I'm high. I'm high." No, you're stupid. That's what I am. That's what I was at the time. I wasn't high. I was just being stupid. And I'm like, "Oh, one puff." I think it was like leaves. One puff of leaves, and I'm high. Like, nah, it doesn't work like that. So, um, that 10% might not have been as effective. But as a parent, I definitely been mad though. If I found out my child was drinking Jose Cuervo at school unknowingly, you know what I'm saying? Especially as many times as I have avoided it and kept it out of reach. You know what I'm saying? He's here, man. Hey, I agree, Jay God, man. Give me a morning show. Give me a morning show. Get me a morning show. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what. And be honest with you. I got a meeting with somebody today, trying to get syndicated and maybe bring this to life because it's been I've been doing this for like 2-3 years, man. Honestly, 3 years. I've been doing Good Morning Remo for just roughly 3 years. So, get some more structure to it, and you know what I'm saying, 3 times a week. It's tough, but getting some help, actually getting some funding, take it to the next level. But you feel me? Anyway, man, what's y'all opinion? Y'all leave y'all opinions in the comments. You know what I'm saying? No, man, the chick decided that she was gonna pour shots for everybody, like she was in the club. You know what I'm saying? What if this was a child of a bottle girl? This was a child of a bottle girl. She just like, look, man, I know what my mama do at the club. I know what my mama do at 534. I know what my mama do at the Cotton Club. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I just thought of something else. I think I'm gonna talk about that at another time. But this who was it? Little baby's son's mother. I think she's like a stripper or something like that. And she was just talking about how the child knew that she was going to shake her butt to get money. And I'm like, dang, she was just like, I'm cool with it. But I don't know, having a child know. As a dad, if my child knew my their mother was going to the club and shaking ass, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that one. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I will catch y'all on what's today? Monday, Wednesday. Hey, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I didn't get to do it Friday. I was working in the morning, so I couldn't get up here. And I would like to provide a live experience when it comes to these Good Morning Remos. So sometimes I miss a day, and it is what it is. Just run the reruns, man. I got over 200 episodes of Good Morning Remo, y'all. Y'all can pick another one. Pick another one. And let's get to it. Anyway, man, I'm about out of here, man. Y'all be great today, man. Don't take a day off from being great. Don't take a day off from being great. Anyway, I'm out here, man. Boy, your boy, comedian Reedy Murray Mills. Yes.
Hold up. I know you're gonna say
Peace.
good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rena.